Starting in supported fish with your bolster beneath your shoulders, relaxing your shoulders back towards the earth, the crown of the head supported by the earth. Extend the legs out long. Settle in, your heart naturally forward. Breathing deep. As you breathe in, pull your breath up from the ground, through the soles of the feet, climbing up the hill towards your heart. As you exhale, releasing the breath out of the crown of your head. Inhale up the hill, exhale down. As you breathe, you settle, backs of your legs relax to the earth, backs of your hands relax to the earth. With each inhale, you find yourself climbing up the hill towards your heart. With your heart pushed forward from behind, it's easy to find access to all of the things that we keep buried inside. And standing in your heart space with each breath in, feel all of these things that could be buried coming a little closer to the surface. And each inhale, you gaze into your heart space and see it begin to flood like a well. And as you inhale, the water level rises closer and closer to you. As it comes closer to the edge of the well and you gaze in, you begin to see an image forming. Where your reflection should be. As the water rises, instead of yourself, you see what grieves you and what's been buried. It comes closer and closer to the surface. The image becomes clearer and clearer. This is what's being waiting to be released. With each inhale, the water rises a little more, a little closer to you. And the image reflected becomes sharper and easier to define. On your next inhale, the water reaches the top of the well and you can clearly see what's ready to be released from your heart space. Acknowledge this image. Be aware of its readiness to be released. And on your next inhale, it begins to spill over the edge of the well. As it spills, it travels back down the hill, slowly trickling over your body, making its way down the path of least resistance, through your arms, through your legs, down your throat, out the crown, slowly washes over your entire body, releasing its way out through every limb, every point of contact. The water continues to rise and spill with each breath. And the image that you saw spreads out, trickling its way out and down. as it leaves your crown and your fingertips and your toes and the backs of your legs. It soaks into the earth beneath you and nourishes the soil that supports you. It spreads its way down through the soil and down through the rocks. And as it washes over and leaves your body, you grant it release, knowing that as it nourishes the soil back around you, it's traveling back to source, on its way to be transmuted into energy that can be more appropriately used. As you breathe and acknowledge this release, and turn back to the well and see that the water's starting to slow. The overflow begins to lessen. Begins to pull back from the edge of the well. Turn to look inside the well, and the image that was sharp and clear instead is replaced with your own reflection. Look at yourself and see the version of you that's looking back at you. Notice whether or not there's relief in the face that stares back at you. Or maybe a sense of loss for what you've been letting go. But know that your reflection is entirely of yourself. And that as these emotions well up and over, the consistency is that your reflection is you. Thank yourself for releasing. As you continue to breathe in, acknowledge your heart space from above. On your next inhale, plant your feet on the ground. Rock your knees from side to side, planting your palms beside your shoulders, coming to seated. Find your sits bones. Extend the legs out long. And using your block and your bolster, you will build support for yourself to bring the ground up to you. Straightening your spine, rolling your shoulders down your back. Hinge forward from the hips. Walk the fingertips forward and surrender over the bolster. Turning onto your left ear. As you begin to settle in and be comfortable, we'll switch ears halfway through. Now feeling the support of the earth from the front of you, leaving room for your shoulders to sink down. releasing and emptying leaves space for nourishment. The ground that you fed with your release is ready to nourish you. You find the earth reaching to support you, reaching up with roots, slowly wrapping their way around your legs, around your fingertips, up your spine, wrapping their way around your spine, over your shoulders, through and around your ribs, twining themselves around your stomach, your belly, up the back of your neck, all the way to the crown of your head, until you're fully encased and supported. As these roots become thicker and more dense and completely cover you, they begin to blossom and grow leaves, wrapping their way around your entire body, holding you safe, keeping you secure. And as you breathe in, continue to pull up through these roots. And the ground that was nourished by the well of emotions that you released is fertile. And through these roots, it sends solidity and confidence, protection to encase you, to fill the spaces that were emptied. Inhale all of this nourishment up the spine, around the body. And exhale as it settles in to all of your muscles, all of the spaces. And inhale and switch ears. Exhale and settle. With each inhale, the roots that come from the fertile ground below you send you more and more protection and comfort. In this way, the things that we release return to us transmuted to nourish and feed us. As we inhale, all of that energy that was fed by your release is returned to you. As new lesson, as new meaning, wrapped from beneath and behind. Safe and secure, cocooned one with the earth. Slowly, the roots begin to unwind themselves. From between your ribs, from around your fingertips, from around the crown of your head. Leaving all of that nourishment behind. Crawl back towards your spine, back towards the earth, down the spine, slowly releasing you from your cocoon. As you inhale and the roots climb back down to the very base of your spine. One solid foundational root stays intact, connecting you and your base down through to the center of the earth, keeping you grounded. On your next inhale, pushing up from the palms, coming back to seated, removing your bolster and your block. Drawing the legs inward, feet together. Finding your sits bones, reaching the arms in front of you, rolling the shoulders back and slowly releasing to the floor. Resting the arms beside you. Bringing the feet to the floor, rocking the legs from side to side to release the lower back. Finding a comfortable position. And when you're ready to release the legs out long, inhaling deep, still feeling connected from the root at the base of your spine. Noticing the difference of being pushed forward from behind and pushed forward from in front. The difference between vulnerability and exposure and cocooning and safety. Here in Shavasana, you are balanced, supported equally from behind and exposed equally in front. The root that connects you from the base of your spine, anchoring you, holding you safe, supporting you. The earth that you nourished with your release, cradling you, keeping you safe, holding you up, while your heart space is open and exposed and able to feel. You can feel all of the air around you settling down onto the top of your skin. All of the earth below you holding you up. Equally weighted and equally free. As you inhale, allow the support and allow that freedom to mix. Breathing all of the freedom from your front body down through the crown of your head, through the third eye, through the throat, into the heart, into the solar plexus, down through the sacral, down to the root, washing over your legs and arms. Your next inhale, feeling the support of the earth up through the feet, up through the root that anchors you, into the sacral, into the solar plexus, supporting your heart space, into your throat, to your third eye, and out through the crown. Inhale down through the crown, breathing in freedom and vulnerability through each energy center, washing over you from up to down. And inhale support from bottom to top through each energy center. All the way up, out the crown. And with each in-breath, there is a chance to balance both of these, both of the sides, always supported and always free. With each exhale, the opportunity to settle, experience both of these sides, always supported and always free. The ability to release, the ability to self-soothe exist in your heart space, spill out over the rest of your body. The ability to protect and the ability to comfort exist from your root, able to spill out over the rest of your body, keeping you balanced and safe and open and protected. Every experience, every well of emotion has the ability to be balanced within you. On the next inhale, bring yourself back to your body. Bring some movement to your fingers, to your toes. Moving the head from side to side. Adding some movement to the knees, to the arms, rolling the ankles and the wrists. Slowly waking the body back up. And with each breath, you bring yourself more and more into your physical form. When you're ready, extending the right arm up beside the ear, and rolling onto the right side of the body, sending the heart skyward. Taking a moment to settle in, taking a moment of gratitude, thanking yourself for showing up, holding yourself in your heart space. When you're ready, pressing the left hand into the floor and coming up to seated. Finding a comfortable position, rolling the shoulders down the back, breathing nice and deep, filling your lungs with breath, filling your lungs with awareness. With each in-breath, you settle in further. With each exhale, you find yourself more and more comfortable. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. With love.